Okay, this is really weird. I wasn't expecting anything from Genshin at least for another few weeks. This is the Teyvat chapter interlude teaser, The God's Limits. Is this fully animated? Oh, that's so pretty. Hello. I love me a bird. Okay. Who is this? Why are we in a painter-esque art style? Is this Mondstadt? Is that Windrise? Who is this?
Has always been so. Life abides no reason. For none are born by their own consent.
Who is this?
Death abides no reason.
Okay, Ronova.
For it cannot be defied.
I'm assuming this is the angels now.
See it coming. Time abides no reason.
Istaroth?
For it deprives us all equally, yet brooks not a second to be reclaimed. Space abides no reason.
So, the unknown god is space. Okay. Well, she was speaking from the forbidden tree. Oh, girl, what the fuck is happening? Rose being possessed. Okay.
The golden-haired twin travelers, and mercilessly tore them apart.
Okay. That we know. Oh, what the fuck is that? Okay. Girl, are you good? The answer's probably no. Oh! Excuse you! That was kind of rude!
No. This looks more like Rhine-daughter's doing.
A beer. Okay, that's one of the sinners, right?
Please don't litter other people's spaces with your bizarre creations.
Okay.
Unsurprisingly, all life here has been rendered unstable, tainted by the ruler of space.
Oh, who's this voice?
I have seen enough to know that repeating this experiment would be fruitless.
Repeating the experiment. Okay, Amphorius. Okay, Amphorius.
You seem to wield my power as if it were nothing but a plaything for your amusement.
They have the little
Although
DNA
with you has
fragments
stripped
in the
me of
background.
agency, I shall still continue to voice my disapproval. My dear Rhine-daughter.
You have my respect.
That's Rhine-daughter?
Naberius.
Okay.
Your
That's
nagging
Naberius.
is one of the only things that can get under my skin.
And you, Istaroth, why did you bestow history upon them?
I had to find some
Oh,
way to
her
pass
design
the
is
time,
so
did I not?
pretty. You're literally the god of time. You can do whatever you
It's
want.
clear that Asmoday is not here.
Well, perhaps you could share your input a little earlier next time. But you're right. There's no trace of Asmoday here. Where has she gone? Anyway, it's time I put this space out of its misery.
Oh, I didn't like that goopy noise. No, thank you. Ah, yes, everything is cubes. Oh. Is she gonna go welcome to my world? Like.
These meetings are just a formality. Does it really matter that only 3 of us are here?
I, for one, think that we should find her. Since the heavenly principles cast us as shades, not one of us has ever missed a meeting.
I'm not gonna lie, she low-key sounds like Lumine, and I know it's not the same voice actress, but...
She just switched sides. Finding her would do more harm than good.
Now there's an interesting idea. Better than being devoured.
Just switched sides? You make it sound like such a trivial affair. We are shades, shadows of the heavenly principles. It's unthinkable.
Unless...
She loves her new master more than her own self. watched. By whom? Whose gaze could pierce this far?
I don't like that she says the word gaze either. Like, Oh, Piero? Hello?
I remember those eyes.
Fucking Piero mentioned weds. That's crazy. God, Piero mentioned in the year of 2025 is insane, bro.
Ah, yes. He's an old acquaintance of mine. I'm sure that working for the Tsaritsas helped him let go of his past obsessions.
For sure, definitely. They definitely aren't gonna fucking have a grudge or some shit.
With her paltry powers, she dares set her gaze on the heavenly principles.
The heavenly principles have yet to awaken. If I were her, I wouldn't pass on that opportunity either.
Okay, so they know that they're asleep
My
too.
dear Rhine-daughter,
And they're not just bullshitting around.
I cannot allow you to think that way.
It was purely hypothetical, Naberius.
For lack of a direct order, I say it's time we intervened. Of course, to the extent permitted by the rules.
This seeing Shishnaya's stuff right now is crazy to me.
Considered a blessing.
Oh, that was the machine that they were building.
Origin and meaning of visions. People have always yearned for the gaze of the gods. And yet, it is said that when mortals
That ship is
look
very
directly
whale-like.
upon the gods, they invite their wrath and retribution. And what of it? Lives will be
That
lost.
tree is very
A
Surumi
nation
Island-like.
to ruins. So be it. It is nothing I have not endured.
I'm assuming this is the
before.
machine shop area.
I already know the price of gazing upon the gods. So tell me, what is the price of killing a god? The god stays silent, as if the thought had never once crossed his mind. To all those who dare not look up to the heavens, Her Majesty the Tsaritsa says this. Behold.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Celestia. Hi, girly pop. How you doing? Oh my god. What is this?
Inspection over. Return to your posts.
Make sure the Frostmoon Scions don't pose a threat.
Per the Pale Star Edict, we are to retrieve the damselette from Nod Cry, whatever it takes.
Oh, so we are gonna see her. Oh shit, wait, why is she a non-cry then? Why is she a non-cry though? Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. I know she has been like one of the most anticipated Harbingers in like the past little bit, you know? But what is she doing there? And also, she is low-key giving me that little backrooms kind of vibe, the glitches and everything. So I'm just like, ooh, I hope whatever they do, they just make her creepy as hell, okay? Wait a minute. You're telling me Istaroth's voice actor is Erica Harlacher as well? Oh, Venti, you sus motherfucker. You're telling me she plays both Istaroth and Venti? Oh, I don't like anything about that. If they don't release a Venti Story Quest Part 2, I am actually going to lose my mind, okay? See, now I'm curious if this is Anders' daughter, because she was the one that wrote The Boar Princess and a bunch of other stuff, and she's part of the Hexen Circle, and also because of how important fairy tales are to this universe, I wonder if this is like a simulation of her created by the shades to just see like, oh, let's see how this all plays out, you know? Also, it's kind of interesting that this little soul design, like, not only resembles, you know, Sealy colors, but also kind of gives me Heliobi vibes, which I'm not sure if they want to take that from HSR or like want a parallel of that. I don't think they're gonna do it just because of how different the Heliobi are to souls in general, but it's an interesting design. Also, it's very interesting that this particular staircase is not there. Also, low-key kind of looks like that domain that we had with Skirk that's in the chasm in a whole space-time dimension thingy, so I don't know if it's because is this supposed to be significant to the story, or they just said we couldn't figure out any other designs, let's just use the same one, you know? I'm kind of curious, and it's maybe coincidental that they're both glitching out in a very similar-ish fashion, if Columbina has any ties to Naberius / Rhine-daughter at the moment, because I don't know, the vibes are very similar. Design-wise, I think Istaroth has to be my favorite just because of the headpiece itself. God, I love me a girly pop with a good fucking headpiece. But also, kind of interesting how her color palette is very Lumine-esque is the easiest thing I can grasp at right now, because I don't know. I'm not sure what it is with Hoyoverse and putting their main characters in a time god place situation, but if I had a nickel, I would have 2 nickels. And that would literally just be for Genshin and Honkai Star Rail right now. If they do it for ZZZ, then I'd have 3 nickels, but we'll see if that ever happens or not. Also, I love Istaroth's faded design. I know this is like clock design, kind of like timepiece-esque, but the fading sands of time designs on her cloak, mwah, chef's kiss, peak design. Probably a pain in the ass for any cosplayer that's going to try and make this. Also, Asmoday being Paimon theory is really theorying right now, because where is the girly pop? We don't know, okay? It would fall in line with the pattern of, you know, Nahida becoming a tiny version of herself after using a ton of power. Asmoday becoming Paimon and becoming a tinier version of herself isn't that far-fetched now. So, I don't know, we'll have to see. I'm surprised that they did this on like a random fucking Wednesday evening, but I'm pretty sure someone will tell me why today is supposed to be important other than the fact it's Kave's birthday, which, I don't know, maybe Kave's Asmoday. That's the whole theory that we have. But what did you guys think? What are your theories on the shades, on what we're gonna see in Nod Cry? What are you hoping to see in Nod Cry and in the future of Genshin? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!